Grand Staircase. You exit the Grand Hogwarts. Grand Staircase Tower. The Grand Staircase.
Revelio.
Fairport.
Revelio. Revelio.
Map. Floof, the Astronomy Wing. The Grand Hogwarts.
Revelio. Revelio.
Slytherins.
Revelio.
I haven't been visiting. Whizbeer is still brewing. These things take time.
Subterranean concoction.
Confringo.
Map. Floof, the Grand Staircase. The Magnificent. Map. Floo Flames locations. Map. Floo Flames locations.
Madam Scrivener doesn't tolerate anyone.
Revelio.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Cross button. Slap. Circle button. Back. Map. In the shadow of quests. Grief and in the shadow of fate. Sebastian wants level talents.
Revelio.
Dad? What do you mean, Dad? I am insulted to my soul, completely and utterly mortified. Why I could...
Cross button. Slap. Circle button. Back.
Excellent.
He's a half-blood, sir. The wide...
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Very well. I'll talk to him.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We should turn Sebastian in. We must not turn Sebastian in. We should turn We should turn Sebastian in.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
We must turn him in. I've changed my...
The more I think about it, what good will it do to turn him in? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Map. Flu Flames, Grief and Venge, Quests. Take the Biscuit. Surprise Meeting. Grief and Vengeance. Take the Biscuit, the Deadline Key, Cross Button. Untrack, Level. Talents.
Thank you kindly for letting us embrace.
Looking a bit scruffy today, aren't we?
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside.
Circled.
Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
Another selection for you all.
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Map. Flew Flames Low Quests. Surprise Meeting. Grief and Vengeance. I should ask Natty how she's been. Sandbikar's Trial. It's time to share with the keep. Crossed what? Grief and Sandbikar's Trial. It's time to share. Grief and Vengeance. Sandbikar's Trial. It's time to share. Cross button. Level 27.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
I cannot say. Isadora
told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
Map. Flew Flames locations. Quests. Take the Grief and Vengeance. I should ask Natty how she's been doing since I helped her and Mr. Raid escape. Cross button. San Bicar's Grief and Surprise. Take the Biscuit. Surprise. Grief and Vengeance. I should ask Natty. Level 27.
I don't know why you don't just get a snitch from inside.
Because I told you.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
She should be proud of you.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm so sorry, Natty.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Map. Flew Flames Quests. Take map. Flew the Great Hall. Challenges. Exploration. Talents. Core. Dark Art. Spells. Spells. Bombarda Mastery. Bombarda Descendo Mastery. A Descendo Slam. Glacius Mastery. Striking an enemy frozen by Transformation Mastery. Enemies struck with the Transformation spell. Dark Arts. Dark Arts. Crucio Mastery. Striking an enemy cursed. Imperio Master. Curse Sapper. Defeating a cursed enemy restores some. Blood Curse. Knockback Curse. Dark Arts. Core. Core. Evasion Absorption. Stupefy Master. Wigan Weld Potent. Spell Knowledge 3. Spells. Level. Talent. Map. Flew Flames Locations. Hot Quests. Sir Sandbicar's Trial. The Full. Take the Bit Cross Button. Level. Talents.
I see.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
Zero. Crop 0.
Protego.
Circle but.
I beg your pardon.
Anyone can run a shop.
A galleon?
Circle Lumos.
Next time I see Dick or that student, I'll give
Circle Lumos. Try disart.
Revelio.
They know the lies and falsehoods no one's mightier.
Confringo.
Reduction. Oh, Detango! Is that the best you got? Confringo! Not so tough now, are ya? Amateur! Reduction!
Bombarda. To get my claws out.
Reduction!
Restart from last checkpoint.
Whoa.
Because I'm a poacher doesn't mean I dislike beasts. We had a Kneazor at our house. I wept when he died. Ah, hair like silk he had.
You're Darkus Totalis. Confringo.
Bombarda. Let's play predator and prey, shall we?
Come back here!
Circle Lumos. Try
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Circle Lumos.
Oh, that's clever!
Circle Lumos. Cruise. Circle Lumos.
Capolso! Confringo! Bombarda!
My bite is Depulso bark.
Confringo! Bombarda! Depulso! Confringo! Bombarda! Depulso! Confringo!
Time to get my claws out.
Depulso! Crucial! Confringo! Bombarda!
Circle Lumo.
Confringo! Bombarda! Defendo!
Circle Lumos. Defindo. Art.
Confringo! Revelio.
Careful not to get bit.
No, we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
They'll understand.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Centaur.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with snitchets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I trust him. Centaurs know things.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
For quests. Finding focus. Take the biscuit. The sky is the limit. I should check in with all be weak. Cross button. Level. Talents.
Production!
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before,
Sell items. Cute striped house color scarf. Dark arts. Dual. Prefect vest uniform. Unidentified hat. Distinguished amber club. Curious silver speck. Rustic sleeping cap. Teal palmat scarf. Gold rimmed half moon. Unidentified hand. Tartan vest school. Gold rimmed half moon. Majestic school robe. Rustic garb. Fringed forest lock scarf. Nomad hat. Broom upgrade. Dark broom upgrade. And dark lightning broom. Asleep.
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
They don't scare me.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
Map, Hogsmeade. quests. Take the finding focus. I received an owl from Natty requesting that I speak with her. I haven't heard much. Fall of the Dead. The man behind take the Sanbikar's trial. Finding focus. I received an owl from Natty requesting that I speak Sanbikar's cross button. Level 27. Cross.
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Circled Lumos. Circled Lumos. Disillusionment. Map. The the South Sea Bog.
One less human. Hit it!
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
These rocks have seen better days. Wonder who lives here. This looks intriguing.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Rammel's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information. This place could do with a bit of pruning. Let's look around.
Confringo!
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
Of course.
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of Graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
I'm ready.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.